Welcome everybody. This is another episode of Dizan Designs where I talk about Gundams, Transformers, models, figurines, and video games. Alright? And some of my own designs, thoughts, and things like that. So let's go ahead and get into it. I will say that this is the Blade Liger AB by Kotobukiya. I'm honestly, I know them more for their female figurines and whatever. So there's that. So this actually is not my model kit. Someone brought it to me and asked me to build it for them, and I says, yeah, sure. You know, I'm learning on how to build Gundams and other different types of models of that sort. If you've seen many of my other videos, you know that. So I figured I'd take on a challenge, and boy, what it was a different a challenge. It's definitely different than putting together a Gundam or Transformer model or any other model that I've put together. I will commend them on the detail. They gave a lot of unnecessary detail that a lot of it was covered up by like the I guess the frame or the armor of the Liger. So I was, you know, kind of puzzled about that, but I mean, it was a good idea to, you know, although you may see it or may not see it, it's, you know, you got the detail. But as you can see, there's the box. All right, get you a closer up look on it. All right, and that's the front. And in case I didn't mention before, this is a Zoids model. I've never watched the animated CGI or because the person that had me to put this together told me it was off of an anime or a cartoon, something like that. I remember building the smaller ones when I was a child, and you know, you would put them together and then you wind them up and they would, you know, they would move around and whatever. But apparently this one does not. It does have some gimmicks to it. I wish there would have been one other gimmick, and I'll get into that as we go over the figurine, or sorry, the model. But yeah, so this is the front of the box. Okay, there is the I guess you can say the sides of it. So, and yes, this whole thing is in Japanese. So there was no English whatsoever. Whoop. All right, and there's the Liger again. As I said, Kotobukiya. I'll probably butcher that name, but yeah, I know them for more of their female figurines because I used to have a lot of them when I first got it into figurine collecting. Blade Liger RZ028. Alright, Liger AB. I don't know what that stands for. Again, I'm not a Zoids fan. Got your decals there with the blades out here. Cockpit, what it looks like from the back without battle mode, and from the side without the battle mode. Gun turrets here on the back, and they also have thrusters that I guess they just turn around or whatever. Alright, and here's the other side. Let me zoom out so you guys can see that. And I can't pull out any further. Let me just move the camera. Alright, so there's that. Alright, and as far as the accessories, like the Gundams, or yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Gundams because I know the Transformers do not have extra parts for other model kits. But the Zoids, they follow the same suit. They have extra model kits or extra pieces. As far as the windshields, you can tell here. You can go with the orange or you can go with the white. So that was kind of cool, and they have some extra pieces there for other Zoids. All right. Instructions. All right. And like I said, the only thing that's in English are the letters, but everything else is Japanese. Yeah, so you got like that right there. Okay, so this is the core. You put this together, you will never see that because it fits right behind the head back here. So it's actually where this gun barrel, I guess that's the gun barrel or exhaust, I don't know. But it's way back up in there. So it was cool. Maybe if you're a professional model kit builder or whatever, you can get some LEDs, make it glow, possibly. As far as I could tell in the instructions, it didn't say anything about LEDs. Alright, but yeah, so like I said, there's the front there. That's, I guess, this blaster mode, turbo mode, and blade mode. Alright. And like I said, it was very, very challenging. Water decals, if you guys have been watching my channel, I don't do water decals. Okay. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for the different for everything that came in the box, besides the model itself. Alright. And let's just go ahead and there he is. He, she, it. I don't know what the pronouns are for the Zoids, but yeah. So this is its blade form, I guess you can call it. Alright, so the toes, claws, actually they move independently. Alright, I'm not gonna really mess with them that much because, like I said, this was the most difficult model I've put together, and he is practically glued together. There are some pieces that they snap, but very, very loose, and he's very heavy. I would say his weight is probably about the same scale as a perfect grade Gundam. Metal perfect grade, I should say. Metal perfect grade Gundam. So that's his weight, but I don't think the company put in the count that, hey, this is a heavy model and maybe we should make the parts and pieces a little bit more sturdier. Okay, but yeah, there's the blades. I personally, I would have made these a little bit more like that's translucent orange or goldish plastic, honestly, because I think they glow on the TV show. I think when they're activated, everything that's gold is turns, they glow. Okay, that's that. Here's the back. And yes, those are tail lights. When you look at this without a blue armor on, the Ligers I'm assuming are like cars. Okay, so like I said, because if you zoom in here, you have the blinker lights or stop lights. You have your exhaust there. You got some other stuff that's like a car. He has like two sets of thrusters going on. Okay. These I'm not 100% sure, but these they go in and out, and so does the blue piece. I'm gonna try to get him in his gun mode or blaster mode, I guess. But yeah. Overall, like I said, very frustrating, very complicated. But once I got everything glued together and things like that, it's a nice piece. Would I buy a Zoid? Maybe if they have other ones that are different than this. Yeah. So let's see what we can do here. Like I said, the jaw, it opens and closes. Okay. On this particular copy, the cockpit, actually, I'm gonna take him off the stand because I'm afraid because he's so long, he just won't. He won't stand. Okay. That will be my phone. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and move that out the way. Ignore the Gundams that I have not put together or reviewed yet. Alright, there we go. So, let's see here, what can we do? I know that the ears go up and down. Get a close up on that. So I'm just going to try to focus in on the head here. Alright. So I'm going to assume these are ears. They go up and down. The whiskers, they go in and out. Okay. And then from the head, we're going to go to kind of like the back and shoulder. I will say this. Now, it goes down and it goes up and down. But, like I said, with this copy, everything it snaps in, but not very good. The head does have a tilt. Okay. It does go up and down, but you have to be careful because it's not on a ball joint. It's just on a peg. So if you move it too much, the head pops off. He does have like a gun thruster type gimmick thing going on here. I put it together and I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it pops up or something. Yeah, I think that pops up, and then yeah, these come out here. Yeah, and like I said, it doesn't a lot of stuff, it just pops in there. It doesn't really peg in like it's supposed to. But I'm gonna assume that these are supposed to be like some back guns or something. Yeah, because it swivels and extends. I don't know if these extend or not. If my camera correct. No, they do not extend, so I guess they just come out and then that goes down like that. And if he wants, I guess it can turn around and have some guns that way. These right here, they go in and out. I don't know why they do this. For more speed, maybe for his blade mode. Yeah, but essentially when you're transforming, I'm gonna take him over here. So if you look right, okay, so where does gold and silver is at, be very careful. If you plan on purchasing this, be careful on this because these are two different parts. If this goes all the way down, this slides out, and so does the gold part. So be very careful and cautious of it. I did not glue these. I did glue the blue piece here because, like I said, a lot of these pieces just was very loose. So, but there's that. There's the blade. Put in some useful scratch marks in there. You know, give it that wear and tear look. Same thing with the gun, which we will get back in that. On a positive note, though, here, I like the ingenuity right here, to where they actually used actual real springs on the plastic. So that was an interesting design there, and there's the toes or claws, however you want to call them. Alright, once you get the body parts together, he stands pretty good. He stands really, really good. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, actually right here in the front. Let's go back here. Right here in the front on this axle here, I did glue this axle here on that foot, and you can't see because of this head. And I glued that one also because it's not even pegged in. It's pegged in on the gold part, and that's it. So if you decide to go pick it up or turning it around for some unknown reason, the silver part will fall out. So instead of doing that and giving it to my friend that let me put it together, so I just did that so I won't lose it and he won't lose it. Cause yeah. So that's that. And like I said, let's get back to transforming the Liger. Like I said, he's in this, and my cat does not like Liger at all. That's what that rattling noise is in the back. That's her being rambunctious. Well, actually, before I put that up, the blades, that goes in like so. All right, and they do that there, I think. So, and that says, since this is a model kit, I'm being extra careful. And as you saw, that just did that. Y'all have to excuse my rude cat, because she doesn't care if I'm trying to do a video or not. You're about to hear her government name after a while. Alright. Alright. And you're going to go and push this blade in as well. Alright. And make sure that when you put this in, that you want to get in here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm gonna have to pick up my camera and zoom in. So I don't know if you guys can see that peg right here. Be sure that the blades are pegged in there. Now they're not gonna snap in, but they just sit there. Okay. So that's that. Oh, while you're looking at the top there. Alright. Zoom it out a bit. So I'll let you guys get it in a comparison when compared to my other models. Alright, so once you get that all in there pegged in correctly, she, it, it's gonna look like so. Alright, And that's from the front, from the side. Alright. Like I said, that's, without it being in its battle mode, that's practically what it looks like. Now, from what I've seen on the box, these open up and slide out. Okay, I don't know if you guys saw that or not, so, but right there. So like I said, that goes in. So when you want to pop it out, do that, bring it out, and bada bing bada boom. That's I guess that's its extra thruster mode, I guess. Same thing with, I need to auto zoom. That's what I need. Same thing with the other side. Pops out and ready to rock and roll. Alright. The tail does not bend, but you can rotate it to get into whatever position you want. Alright. Gun mode, if I remember correctly, these go in. These, I think, flip around, and then these pop out. Maybe not. I got one side popping out. Okay, there we go. So, and I guess that goes up like so. Comes out like that. So if you look right here, this actually extends up, and then that way you can get that full motion right there in the gun mode. Alright, so, and if you want, they also do this in the, from what I've seen in on the box. These come down. Alright. And blam and blam. Alright. So this is the Liger. Well, I didn't even realize the gun fell. That would be its full battle mode, I guess, with everything going on with it. Scoot it back some. Alright. I do like the fact that it does this. Yeah, it's, as far as a standalone type thing, I like it. I mean, once you get it together, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Once you get it together, I like it. Pausability, I mean, it's the articulation that it bends at the it bends here at the ankle, so it's got a tilt here. It can go back, forward. Same thing here. It got full articulation there. The shoulders, they go. It's a 360. All right, so it's 360 on the shoulder. It also comes. It has a wing fly to it, up and down, in and out. So it's got a wing fly on that. Same thing with the back legs. Okay, Yeah. And let's see, what's some other articulation? Oh, the midsection. So this is one piece, okay? This is another piece, all right? And right here in his hip, that's a whole different piece. So it takes 3 pieces to make his whole body, okay? I don't know why I keep saying he. It, okay? So that way I don't offend anybody with the woke movement or anything like that. Um, it yeah, it bend it. Well, see, I can probably just show you better than I can tell you. So back here, it's got its, you know, it's got that up in the front. It's got the wiggle too. All right. It's got the bend. All right. Let's see what some other things, some cool gimmicks on it. I wish I could show you guys the. Yeah, see, you can't even see the little core I was talking about. But well, if you look here, I have to lift up the head just a tiny bit. But if you look right up in there, you see some little headlights there. But the core is actually underneath all of this. Okay, so I thought that was a cool thing. I just don't understand why they decided to cover up such a cool gimmick. Okay, to me, like when I build, say the Gundam Wing or the one of the first 2 Exias that they came out with, the little green orb. I always thought that was a cool aspect of it, especially when you got the master grade ones. You can put an LED in there and you can see it glow. All right. This one not so much. So I don't know if this is something that they are experimenting with, or this is just how they do their models. So I'm very interested. I don't know if I want to pay the money to experiment on a theory and a thought on whether this particular copy was a bad copy that my friend got, or if all of their models are like this. Okay, so I can't give it a negative, because I haven't built enough of these to say this is the worst Zord I've ever built, because it's the first one, the only one. I might get into maybe 1 or 2 if I had to look at a catalog to see what other animals that they have, and I might pick up one, start off small, you know, and then go into something like this. Okay, so overall, after getting everything completed, put together, I'm gonna give it, dude, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5, as far as, you know, looks and articulation for a model, kit. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. If it was a figurine, it'd be very much on the lower end, but it's not. So that's my thoughts. Guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Is this a bad copy? Would it be something you'd be willing to check it out or whatever? Yeah, so I don't know where he got this, so I can ask him, and then possibly. Well, I'm doing the video now, so I was gonna say I could put in the link, but possibly when I upload this video, I'll have the links and everything in there, where he got it, if they remember. All right. Well, this is my review, my rant, my disappointments, my enjoyments, everything for the Blade Liger. I'm sorry. And as always, stay positive, motivated, never give up. This your boy Design Designs, and I'm out.